You know that feeling, right? When your business is growing so fast that the very things that got you here are starting to break. The spreadsheets are just multiplying. Your data feels like it's scattered everywhere. And all those manual tasks, they're not just slow anymore. They're causing total chaos. Now look, that's a good problem to have. It means you're succeeding. But it's also a huge warning sign that it's time to start thinking bigger. So let me ask you directly, is your business outgrowing its tools? It's a really critical question to ask because there's this moment, this tipping point, where you realize the tools that helped you grow are now the very things holding you back. And that moment right there is where the whole conversation about enterprise software begins. Honestly, for a business on the rise, it is a total game changer. So to get you through this, we've got a roadmap. First, we're going to break down what this stuff actually is. Then we'll get into why you need it and the absolute must-have features to look for. We'll cover the different types out there, walk through the whole development journey from start to finish, and finally, we'll tackle the big one, the cost. Sound good? Let's jump in. Okay, first things first. Before we go any further, we need to be on the same page. What in the world are we actually talking about when we say enterprise software? The key words to focus on here are specialized and unique needs. This is not some app you just download from an app store. We're talking about software that's built to be super customizable and scalable, designed to handle all the complex stuff a big organization has to deal with. It's not one size fits all. It's really one size fits one. You're one. I love this analogy. Think about it. Regular off-the-shelf software is like a prefab home. It's great, it's quick, it's easy, it gets the job done. But you can't just decide to add another 30 floors one day. Enterprise software, that's your custom-built skyscraper. It's designed from the ground up for your exact needs, ready to scale to the sky, and built to plug right into everything else around it. Okay, so we know what it is, a custom skyscraper. Got it. But why? Why is it so important for a business that's scaling up? Let's talk about the real value here. Well, number one, it's all about efficiency. This software takes all those boring, repetitive, routine tasks and just automates them. And what does that do? It frees up your team, your brilliant, creative people, to stop messing with data entry and start focusing on strategy, on innovation, the high-level work that actually moves the needle. Next up, it streamlines absolutely everything. It brings all your data into one central place and standardizes your workflows. You know what that means? No more silos between departments. Information just flows. Errors go way down, and decisions that used to get stuck in limbo for weeks can now happen in a matter of hours. And of course, you can't talk about operating at an enterprise level without talking about security. I mean, come on. These systems are built like fortresses with serious multi-layered defenses. We're talking heavy-duty encryption, strict access controls, the whole shebang. In today's world, protecting your company's data like that is just non-negotiable. Period. Beyond just protecting your data, this is about using it. Enterprise software usually comes packed with powerful analytics tools. These things turn all the raw numbers from across your entire business into crystal clear, actionable insights. You stop making decisions based on hunches and start making them based on cold, hard evidence. And finally, maybe the biggest one of all, it is built to grow with you. As your company gets bigger, adds new products, maybe even expands into new countries, the software just scales right along with you. It gives you the flexibility to adapt to whatever the market throws at you. Your tech becomes an accelerator for growth, not a bottleneck holding you back. Now listen, not all enterprise software is created equal. There are some features that are just, well, they're non-negotiable. They are the absolute bedrock of a system that's going to work. Just think of these as the 6 pillars. You need rock-solid security. You need an interface that people don't hate using, in fact, one they might actually enjoy. It has to be able to talk to all your other tools. It needs the horsepower to handle massive growth. And of course, in this day and age, it absolutely positively has to work perfectly on your phone. So what do these massive systems actually do? Let's open up the toolbox and look at the different types of software out there. There's literally a specialized tool for pretty much every department in your company. You've probably heard these acronyms thrown around. You've got your ERPs, that's kind of like the central nervous system for operations, handling things like finance and inventory. Then you have CRMs, which is what your sales and marketing teams live in to manage customer relationships. There's HRM for all your people operations, BI tools for digging deep into data, and SCM software to manage your supply chain. Each one is a powerhouse for its specific job. I know, building one of these skyscrapers can seem, well, pretty daunting.
But really, it's a logical, step-by-step process. It's a journey from a simple idea to a fully launched, functioning platform. It always starts with a rock-solid plan and a really detailed blueprint. Then you get to the fun part, the actual building, the coding. After that, it gets tested like crazy to make sure every little thing works perfectly. The launch itself is managed super carefully, and it doesn't stop there. Ongoing support makes sure it keeps running like a dream. See? It's a structured, proven process. Which, of course, brings us to the big question, the one I know you've all been thinking about. What is the bottom line here? How much does it actually cost to build a skyscraper like this?
And the answer is, it depends. A lot. The range is absolutely massive. We're talking from tens of thousands of dollars all the way up into the millions. And I know, that's not exactly a simple answer, but trust me, there is a very, very good reason for that. It all comes back to ambition. The cost is tied directly to what you're trying to build. How complex are your business processes? How many crazy custom features do you need? What kind of support are you going to need down the road? Think about it. Building a 10-story office building is a totally different project than building a 100-story skyscraper. The exact same principle applies here.
And you know what? This quote just sums it all up perfectly. The point isn't to go out and buy the biggest, most expensive system you can find. The real goal is to do a deep, honest assessment of what your business uniquely needs, and then build the perfect solution that will truly launch your business into its next chapter. So I'll leave you with this final, crucial question to think about for your own company. As you're planning for all that amazing growth that's coming your way, are you going to move into that prefab home? Or is it maybe time to start drawing up the blueprints for your very own custom-built skyscraper?